7 reasons why mediation is useful for leaders in various fields to know. First reason comes from the very benefits of mediation. Mediation is a tool that will allow you to resolve any external conflicts of your company, of your department, of your orchestra. You will find all the benefits of mediation in the video named 5 reasons why mediation is the perfect tool to escape from Groundhog Day. The second reason and 2 subsequent ones lie in the issues of effective management. The mechanism for resolving conflicts comes very close to the art of effective management. Very close. So close that mediation has already become one of the management tools at large progressive companies. Internal conflicts may greatly weaken the internal interaction. It's all about our very human, very normal quality, competition. If we're talking about competition of single-purpose structural units, for instance, divisions responsible for sales in different geographical regions, then the competition will have a positive effect. But if it is a competition between representatives of structure that should not compete, but for the success of the companies should interact with each other, then it is a completely different story. It becomes crucial to build cooperation in between them. Competition is something that exists in between even siblings. Competition experienced by high spiritual Buddhist monks. If it is a deep conflict, it's likely that similarly deep intervention is required. It calls to forget competition and unite for the good of the company will lead nowhere. In the posts and videos here, I will be analyzing this kind of situation using very interesting examples. The thing is that in these calls, the individual interests of the conflicting parties are not taken into account. Unlike managers, mediation finds a way for conflicting colleagues to act totally in their own interest, but this way of acting would simultaneously be in the interests of the company. Mediation is an ideal tool for connecting the interests. And here I will reveal the secrets of how this becomes possible. Creating conditions for innovation, for implementation of new progressive ideas is the third reason. Any company, any team succeeds by virtue of the strengths of its members. The members of the team must bring in and contribute their uniqueness, their talents, their experience into this process. By properly using mediation, you would not leave enthusiasm unnoticed. You would not allow talent to suffer from inattention and aggression of colleagues. You would not allow talent to leave the team. Why is that management tools are far from always being effective in this sense? And in which way mediation is helpful? You will discover it here. Sadly, conflicts may also arise between a leader and subordinates. This may be more typical for on-stage performance groups, and these conflicts are widely heard, like in symphony orchestras, for instance, although they cannot be ruled out in other spheres. And mediation, again, is a perfect way out for the purpose of resolution of the situation and ability to restore a broken relationship. The primarily essential aspect of mediation is that it is a source of information. You can learn more about the problem if you take the advantage of such a unique aspect of mediation as achieving maximum frankness. Information gained in this way will help you to overcome the conflict without loss and destruction. Creating an internal culture. If you are a company leader and here to stay, or you own a company, or it is a family business, then creating an internal company culture is one of your central tasks. Culture is a system of values, a solidarity of the team, special relations between employees and team members, an informal internal organization that contribute to or even dictate the ways to overcome difficulties and contradictions between employees with different personal values. How does mediation help in creating special culture of employee relations that meets their interests? Subscribe and you will find out. Mediation in negotiations is a secret, ultra-modern weapon for the success of negotiations. In the following videos, the secrets will be revealed about why negotiation results achieved with the help of mediation are more surgically accurate, creatively interesting and promising than the agreements achieved in traditional way. Roger Fisher and William Ury, in their book Getting to Yes, which became a classic of successful negotiations, give an iconic example. It is about negotiations between John Kennedy and Nikita Khrushchev in 1961, and in particular about negotiations on comprehensive ban on nuclear testing. These negotiations were disrupted, but within this specific issue, it could have been successful. And then 30 years of superpower arms race could have been prevented for the greater degree. Negotiations came to a deadlock when it came to discussing how many inspections each side would be allowed to accomplish within the year in response to suspicious seismic events. Having a mediator in your arsenal during negotiations, you will be able to avoid such deadlocks, to avoid tricky corners, prevent breakdown of negotiations, and achieve the most beneficial results to both parties. Here we will be discussing how it becomes possible. It is about secrets, professional secrets of negotiators that can be used even at the highest level. Seventh and the final reason is support to your health. Health experts and health coaches say that, and we all actually know that our physical condition and health depend on nutrition. And the food, in their opinion, falls into two groups: primary and secondary. Primary food is our relationship with relatives, colleagues. It is our feelings and mentality. By learning how to handle conflict, you yourself, without mediators' help, would become able to resolve less problematic issues that apply personally to you. And by doing this, you will improve your primary nutrition.